little side tangent. You have all these shows out there that I was raised in a cult. And all this stuff happened to me. The FBI, their official report on that is they've never found any evidence of any of that ever happening. Are those cults actually existing that people say they go through? Reason why I say that is you've got to bring that back into the paranormal, and you've got to take a look and you've got to ask yourself, is this going on? Because as human beings, I will give you one thing, we will ignore our instincts. Okay? You see it in movies all the time. I'm screaming at the screen, run, let's go check the basement. Okay? Where any other animal will run. So we ignore a lot of our own internal mechanisms that something's going on. Just because you have felt something, just because the machinery won't pick it up, just because we cannot prove it, doesn't mean you didn't experience it. Okay? There's large gaps. And we realize that. That's why it's key to share all the knowledge we can to try to close down those gaps and help them out. The K2 meter that is so popular in today as far as the ghost hunting was actually a meter that was ready to go defunct. I know the people that actually now have the rights to the K2. It was actually ready to go defunct until they finally convinced a friend of theirs that's on taps to actually use it, and now it's become a standby for ghost hunting. It has its pros and cons. I tell everybody that uses any of the tools, know the benefits of it, but also know its weaknesses. So you can phase out those weaknesses. So you can take a look at that. This here picks up on spirit activity, EMS. But if you walk up to a breaker box, you walk up to a light, it's going to light it up. Know how to read the meters when they go off. And they got cool lights that you can see them during the night. Know how to read the meters if you're going to use something like this, so you know if you're getting a false reading, if you've got a spike, what is going on. And most of that is using it and talking to other people that use them. Because you can walk up, and if you don't know that there is a major electrical and you hit it, it's going to go off. It's going to pick up that. Here's the bad thing with paranormal. There's been really no tool made just for us. It's always tools that's made for something else that we've adapted in because they work. Because we really don't know what we're looking for right now. Most of this stuff was used by electricians. Okay? To pick up poisons. Too much electricity coming in the house, we've got to shield that. It was actually used for that. Well, we actually found out that this actually does also spike when there's some type of paranormal activity.